healing. What 2024 is going to do is that a lot of you people who contended and remained valiant with the prophetic word you received for 2023, there's going to be a compensation from July. It's going to be a massive transfer that will bring healing, wiping away the sorrows and the troubles that you experienced during the years of your contention. While some will enter into next year complaining, saying we thought 2023 was bad. Look at the kind of thing we're experiencing in 2024. We who have knowledge of the times and seasons will not be bothered, because although their 2024 has started, as is yet to come. You understand what I'm saying? So they'll begin to curse God, they'll begin to curse the year, they'll begin to say all manner of things. From what I'm seeing in the spirit, you see, March, April is going to be this year of curses. People are going to curse the year. Oh, we thought that this year was going to bring better opportunity. 2024 is rubbish. I wish I returned back to 2023. Not knowing that from the divine calendar, they are still experiencing 2023. 2023 is going to end in June, calendar year 2024.
Hello beloved, welcome back to Pat Rhema Channel. I brought you an interesting video from Apostle Joel, and this is what the man of God has for the nation of Nigeria. I'm not really going to talk much on this part. I'm going to let you watch the video so that you hear what the man of God has to say. Before I do that, please, if you've not subscribed to Pat Rhema Channel, kindly pause this video, subscribe, comment, like, share with family and friends so that you don't miss out on any of our content. And don't forget to turn on the post notification to get notified whenever we'll drop a new video. So guys, here is the video, and listen to what the man of God has to say to the nation of Nigeria. Here is the video, guys. Stay blessed.
I saw an angel tearing this into two. This thing will be abolished soon. You remember what I'm saying? I saw it being torn into two, like torn. So I stood here praying. So you see in this 500 notice, it's going to go. There's a reset that's about to happen for the economy of Nigeria, but it's going to come with a very sharp inflation, and then there's going to be a reset. And that reset is what is going to help the country. And I hear them saying, get rid of the higher note, leave only the lower notes. And I saw, I was praying, I said, Lord, is it that they're trying, why are they cutting it into two? Is it that trying to create 250 note? You know, but I see the lower notes. You know, your 200 naira will become like that lower note will become the, you know how we have the $100. My job is to say what I see. It doesn't have to make sense. And there's going to be a reset. China's currency is coming. I've been telling you for 3 years. For 3 years, I've been telling you that I saw Chinese yuan all over Africa. I saw Africa using the yuan. When you begin to see that, begin to pray for your lands. And when this invasion starts, do you know the first thing they will go for? Your agriculture, your land. And they are going to dominate it. They are going to dominate African lands and African agriculture. And you are going to see Russia becoming a place of big, sending foods and agriculture to us. May the Lord protect Africa. I told you that this year you will see a lot of cursing, a lot of people dragging themselves, a lot of feud happening, you know, internet dragging, this one is talking against this. It has begun already, just as I prophesied from last year. What did I say we should do? Don't what? Join them. Don't what? Whatever exposition happening, don't join them to what? Comment. Remember, I told you these things by the word of the Lord. And the year is going exactly how the Lord told us. He said it's going to be, in fact, in April it will increase. Terrible in April. And I've been sounding this alarm since last year. There's going to be a lot of cursing, a lot of dragging, you know, calling of names. This one is accusing this one is accusing this one. A lot of things going to be happening. And by the word of the Lord, I've already shared these things with you since last year. Please and please, Salemites, and those who hear the word of the Lord in my mouth, no matter how right you think you are in whatever matter that is going on, don't what? Join them to comment. Don't go online making statements Don't join anyone to shame anybody, insult anyone. The Lord told me clearly. He says, many who participate in this thing, they are going to exempt themselves from the prophetic healing that is coming for the year 2024. And the year 2024, like I told you by the word of the Lord, is beginning from June. It's just 6 months. And within these 6 months, there's going to be so much recovery that is going to wipe away the sorrows you've had. You see, so much recovery. But trust me, the fact that Canaan is promised doesn't mean everyone will enter Canaan. It is by the strategy of obedience walk with God. 2025 is going to be an immediate year. It's going to be an immediate year. You are going to see success, success, success. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And everything abruptly overnight will just change to chaos. It's not going to be gradual. So you are going to see 2025 is going to extend into 2026, 2027. So instead of 12 months for a year, you are going to begin to see about 36 months for a year. I see ships all over Germany, and the whole seas are locked. And oh my God, that time your what power? USA. It will now be like two brothers who have taken a cloth and they've torn it among each other. And they say this faction guard the east and rule the east, and this faction rule the west. In China, the person I saw is not even this their president walking. It was a wicked woman. Power will start. They will start giving that woman stern and fierce. So, but because the lands is going to be, they want Africa. They want African lands. And the prophecy God gave me is already happening. Coup here, coup there, coup here. They're already army. When I told people, I said, I see military rule. Their homeland was all Nigeria. The fact that I'm a prophet in Nigeria does not mean I always speak of Nigeria. I said that thing twice or 3 times by the word of the Lord. America is going to make a very strange move. An operation like the viper. Like the viper snake, is going to be the greatest mistake they will make. They will go and prepare, they'll go and pitch their tent in 2 places. We are here in the West. We are also here in this thing to do some test this, and it's not even their soil. Now, when those days begins to come, you are going to see the move of God as the move of great reconciliation in the church. You are going to see the church reconcile, the church pray. They are going to pray again. When we begin to see a great unity, it's like an upper room experience. Fathers together, sons to sons, then just know that they are being prepared, are done for their bride. Because whenever the bride has been announced in the spirit, whenever it's 12 midnight and the bride has been announced, what happens is that there's now a separation. The wise gather themselves to each other, the foolish gather themselves to each other. Whenever you see this work the Lord has called us to do, it's a sign that the bride is close. He will say separate. And then the wise will gather themselves together. God is going to empower people with lands, and in their lands they're going to find treasures. There are a lot of you, God is going to begin to lead you to stay in certain countries, to buy real estate in certain countries. It's not to make you richer, it's to preserve.
Hello, beloved. Welcome back. So you all heard what the man of God has said, and honestly, after listening to what he has said, I'm still shivering. Honestly, I'm shaking as I'm making this video right now. Not because of anything. I'm scared and I just have to shake it out. And I also have to go in prayers and all that, so that the will of God be done. Because all the things the man of God, Prophet Joel, has said is something that we should take for granted. It's not something that we should fold our hands and sit and say it doesn't concern us. First of all, I'll just hit the main points there are some things he said that I just want to emphasize on. First of all, he starts with Nigeria. He talked about Naira, and he talks about how Naira is going to depreciate, and it is going to be quick. It's going to be like so fast. And he also says the same thing, that this year 2024, it's going to start in June instead of January, that this is the year of Joseph's. And this is not the first time he's saying it. He has gave prophecies in last year 2023 concerning this year 2024 being the year of Joseph, and a whole lot. He talks about our Naira, and he talks about Africa, and he also says that very soon we'll start seeing the Chinese yuan and all that, and so on and so forth. As you all know, let's say back to 2014, buying things from China was not as common as it is right now, because you see every young lady, every young man, they want to trade in, they want to buy things from China to come and sell in Africa here and all that. A lot of people even know the value of Chinese yuan more than Naira and all that. And all this thing is due to we are looking for opportunities. We want to create awareness. We want to be able to trade. We want to be able to feed. We want to have money and all that. And what he's trying to say is not good. He sees them coming to Africa to take over our properties and our agriculture. Like, just imagine when you're being your lands are being seized from you, because you know, as you all know, Chinese is one country that loans Africa money. And there's something that I used to say with my friends, I believe back those days in school, as of 2018 thereabouts. I used to tell my friends that the way Chinese is lending us monies and all those things, I don't understand. I feel like a day will come, they'll just come and just buy us and all that, and will not really have a sale. I just feel like another slave trade is going to take place again and all that, and so on and so forth on. But it's not going to be like the way it used to be before, but it's going to be in a modern way. And actually it's happening. You could see that in all African countries, Chinese people have one of the massive companies. They produce all kinds of things. Is it from rod? There's a company called in Sunda in Accra, Ghana. They produce all manner of things. They produce iron, soap, detergents, a whole lot, tissues, and it's not brand under the one particular company. Each product with their own various names and all that, and so on and so forth. But we're always happy when these things come into our environment or comes into our country. We say they are creating awareness, they are creating job opportunities and all that. It's not true. And you want to tell me back in those days that they were not invading our privacies and all that? Do you want to tell me that we were not doing fine as nations in Africa? We not able to produce those products ourselves and all that? And the prices of them back then were as low. It's even three the price they are giving us right now as of then, when we used to manufacture things ourselves, or individuals own these companies in Africa. But right now it's not like that. They come into our country for a whole lot. Then just imagine them taking over our land, then going into agriculture, food. And one thing you need to know is that these people are well strategize and all that. They have people that plans, they have people that execute and all that, so on and so forth. So they don't just deal with just laymen and women, like powerful peoples and all that. And he spoke about it, and it's something that I'm scared of, because I feel like I've seen it. I've seen it as of 4 or 5 years ago, that this is going to be the fate of Africa, not in terms of, oh, I'm seeing visions or anything, but I just using my normal mind to calculate things, to think about things. I just felt like I know that a day like this will come, and how do we prevent it? Because they come because of the kind of money our government is owing them. We can't even just do anything. We can't say anything. They'll just come establish companies and all those things, bring their people. Then tomorrow, because thousands of people are working just to be paid peanuts, we feel like they are creating job opportunity. Like, how much is minimum wage in Nigeria? It's 30,000 naira. but we are glad, we are happy, we are jumping up and say that, oh, these people are creating job opportunity for us, coming to our country to invade our lands and all those things, use our people and all those things. They're still running slave trade as it stands. But what can we say? It's our government. They have sold us. All they think about is to borrow this money, then loot it into their various accounts, invest in other country. And the annoying part of it is not that they are just investing in other country. They are investing outside Africa. They are going to the Western world. There are some companies, there are some organizations that you will not even believe that it's owned by Africans in the Western world. And we talk about growth, and we talk about a better country, we talk about a better continent as Africa, it will never happen. So those are the things the man of God is saying that I said I'm shaking, I'm scared. But what can I do? What can I say rather than to go down on my knee to pray that God, let your will be carried out. Let's not face these things. There are sicknesses that are being created in the lab, and these men of God are dropping back to back prophecies concerning all these aspects, these areas, and all that. So, what are we going to do as nations, as continents? Like, what? But what can we say than to put everything in the hands of God, to go down in prayer? And they say 2025, 2026, 2027 is going to even be worst. Instead of 2025 being just 12 months, it's going to be 30 something months. And do you think it's going to be funny? How will people survive it? How will people come out of it? If you can feed 2, 3 square meal, what about those that cannot? Are they just going to be beaten? Are they just going to be like, I don't just understand. I don't just get. I just hope that our political leaders are woken and to sit upright to do things right in our nation so that we don't go through this sham of a face, what we are going through as countries under Africa, as continent. I know it's not all African continents I experience all this, because others, they want to create a better country for their citizens, but ours, let's say Nigeria, Benin, Togo, Ghana, like all these countries, all they know is just to loot our money. So I don't know what you think, what you feel like after hearing what the man of God has said. What is going through your mind? How do you feel? Are you intense right now? I just want to know your thoughts at the comment section. Let's talk, let's communicate what you feel like at the comment section. Just drop a comment below. Let me know what is going through your mind. And please, if you've not subscribed to Pat Rhema Channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe, comment, like, share with family and friends so that you don't miss out on any of our content. And also, don't forget to turn on the post notification to get notified whenever we drop a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to you. Thanks for supporting Pat Rhema Channel. Thanks for always tuning in anytime we drop a new video. I want to say God bless you. Thank you for sharing our content. You're blessed. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. You're blessed. Bye for now.